Hello, welcome back to the channel. I don't really talk like that, but welcome back. If you haven't been here before, my name is Todd Champion and this is Camping with Champion, and tonight we're doing some stealth camping. Where at? Here at Lowe's. We're not going to be camping inside the store though. There are some woods directly beside Lowe's. We're going to get the pack on. I'm just going to walk that way. It's going to look kind of weird because I'm carrying a huge pack and I'm walking away from my truck. Most people aren't paying attention though, so I'm hoping no one notices me. But yeah, so I'm going to get my bag on and we're going to get to the spot. Let's go. We don't have a lot of time before it gets dark either. As always, I got out here late, so I probably have about 45 minutes to an hour to get into the woods, find a spot, and set up our tent for the night. So let's get going. Okay, here we go. Oh, I just saw a guy coming out. He looks like he might be looking at me, so I'm going to go back to my truck for 1 second. Okay, I don't know where he went. Maybe when I review this footage I can see. But literally I looked to my right as soon as I said let's go, and there was a guy just standing out there looking at me. He wasn't wearing a Lowe's vest though, so I'm just gonna go. I'd be looking at me too if I saw a guy with a giant backpack holding up a big camera in his face. So I'm actually gonna put the camera down for just a second until we get closer to the woods. That person was definitely staring at me. Okay, there's a lot of traffic. People are looking at, oh my gosh. This is embarrassing. I'm just gonna keep walking though. Nothing to see here. Oh my God, there's someone else with a giant backpack on to my left. I don't know if you can see him or not, but so right here is where I wanted to go into the woods, but now I don't feel comfortable doing that because there's so many cars just passed by. There's also another guy with a large backpack on walking this way, so we might have visitors here tonight. I don't know. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna keep walking down this road here. That is a U-Haul center. It's a storage rental and a U-Haul rental business. And then right there is a Captain D's. So pretty busy area I'm in here. I'm just gonna keep walking down this road until the traffic clears up, and then I'm gonna run off into the woods. Whew. This might be the sketchiest entrance into a stealth camp I've ever had. Okay, it looks clear. Here we go. Ow! Oh my gosh. Look at all this trash. Oh my gosh. Ow! Ow! Briars! Briars! Ow! Okay. Well, running as fast as I could directly into the woods turned out to not be such a great idea because there's briars everywhere. Ow. Oh man, this isn't looking good. It's wet. Which is weird because, ow! I don't think it's rained in a while. Oh yeah, this ground is so wet. This is not where I'd planned on camping or even coming in at. I planned on coming into the woods on the complete opposite side, but there are just so many cars. I'm still in view of that road. This is like a marsh. Okay, I'm gonna have to come up with a new plan. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to work my way back around towards Lowe's again, because I know that spot was dry because I came in here the other day, if you watched my last video. I'm gonna turn the camera off for just a second and do some exploring. Ow! Oh, jeez. More briars. Oh wait, those aren't briars. They're like thorns. There's someone walking right up there. Hope he doesn't look over here. I'm just kind of ducked down. This is the least stealthiest thing I have ever done. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's almost gone. We're right next to both roads. An intersection of sorts. Okay, he's out of view. I'm gonna keep going. I got to get in these woods. Everything has thorns on it out here. Everything has thorns on it out here. Oh, there's another car right behind me. Man, guys, this is just a... Ow! Ow! Just got stabbed in the finger. This is a horrible start. I don't know about this area. Man. Seems to be some sort of animal trail, so I'm gonna follow that. This grass is up past my knees, so I'm just no clue what I'm stepping on right now. So, ow! I might have found a spot. Ow! Just got hit in the face. Okay. This could be big enough. I'm actually going to at least set all my gear down. That way I can explore a lot quicker. Okay, I just heard someone in the woods. There's somebody else in the woods. There's somebody else out here. Okay. I'm gonna get my gear off. Give me 1 second. What I think I'm gonna do is just make some noise, because I don't think it's like an employee or anything. I think it may be someone else. Maybe that guy I saw with the backpack, or the other guy I saw walking by. Maybe they were thinking about staying out here. I feel like if I make some noise, I can kind of claim this spot, you know? Like, hey, I was here first. This is a weird situation. What do you do? What if the other person is actually like homeless or something? I don't want to run them out of this spot if this is all they have for the night, you know? I'll sit here for a minute because I haven't heard them for a few seconds now. Maybe they've left. I made a lot of noise coming in, so they got to know I'm over here. Also, I'm talking right now. I'm not hiding. I'm not keeping my voice low or anything. So, and I don't have much time before we get started to set up my camp. So I've got to make a decision real quick if I'm going to stay here or if I'm going to go and maybe try this again tomorrow. I'm going to walk through the woods and see if I can see anyone. That's the only thing I know to do. If I don't see anybody, then I'm going to set up camp. If I do see somebody, maybe I'll try and talk to them and see, you know, what they're up to. Okay, I did a lot more exploring. I didn't see anyone. I'm a lot deeper into the woods, almost at the, man, a briar stuck me in the hand. I'm at the back of Lowe's, like the very back of Lowe's in the woods. Much deeper. I feel much safer back here. This is going to be a stressful night. Every time I start talking, I hear something. There are lots of little birds in here, so the small sounds that I'm hearing, that's just those. At least that's what I'm telling myself. But I'm much deeper in the woods. I'm going to go get my stuff, and get my tent set up before it gets too dark. All right, see you guys in a minute. I'm tired. I'm gonna get the tent set up real fast. We're kind of on a slant here. There's a spot right here to the left. It may be a little more even and less of a downhill slant. I'm gonna check it out real fast, see what I think, and then I'm gonna get the tent out. I just decided to stay right here. I could keep on looking all night and probably find better spots, but at some point you just gotta pick a spot that's good enough and get some stuff done, because it is gonna get dark before I know it. We're camping with the $10 Facebook Marketplace kids tent again. There we go, it's all set up. I feel like there's something missing though. I know. Now we're finished. That's right. Can't even see it anymore. Where did it go? I don't know, because I hit it so well. I'm just kidding, it's right there. It's obviously right there. But seriously, I am gonna try and get some limbs and stuff to lay over the top of it. At least on the side that's facing low, to try and actually make it somewhat stealthy. I've covered it up just about as much as I'm going to be perfectly honest. The only thing good to cover it with is back that way, and every time I'm reaching down to grab stuff, I'm just getting poked by briars and stuff, so I'm giving up on it. But I'll show you what I did do, and it's not great, okay? I know, don't come for me in the comments, please. I know how bad this looks, okay? I know, but here we go. There it is. I mean, oh my God, I'm an idiot. You know what, let's do a little stealth check. Well, like Steve Wallace does, we'll walk around the outside and see how noticeable it is. Look what I found, guys. It's a water hose cart. You know, that you wind up your water hose on. What the crap? I wonder if someone from Lowe's threw that back here. Thought I heard somebody. Okay, well, I'm not gonna go all the way out of the woods to do this stealth check because I don't want to get caught, and I feel like that's one of the only ways I'm gonna get caught is if I go right out there into the open. So, but we're pretty far away. I'd say about 20 feet. 20, 30 feet, give or take. And this is what you can see. Now, if you're just scanning by, it obviously stands out. It definitely stands out, but I'm okay with it because it's all I have. So, I'm gonna get back to the tent, unpack my gear for the night. I got some new stuff to show you. If you remember in my last stealth camping video, hold on one second. Let me get back to the tent and get through these briars, and I'll tell you about it. We are back in the tent. Just kind of taking a little break. I'm super sweaty. It's in the 50s here today, so it feels really good. It's going to be in the low 40s tonight. That shouldn't be a problem though. So in my last stealth camping video where I camped in the pirate ship playhouse, I had a new sleeping pad. It was called the Climate, and you get it at Walmart. It's a green pad. It was 2 inches thick. I didn't want to review it then because I hadn't slept on it yet, but after I slept on it that night, I can say for sure that I hated it. Now, it may just be me, because the sleeping pad before that one was a Wolf Walker, and I got that off Facebook Marketplace for like 15 bucks or something, but it was 4 inches thick. So going from a 4-inch thick pad, when that's what you've been sleeping on, to a 2-inch, I just didn't like it. So I took it back. That's the second sleeping pad that I've taken back in the last 2 weeks, and I got another one, which I'll show you in a little bit when I get it out and get it inflated. And it's an off-brand. I got it off Walmart, Walmart.com, off the website, but it's 4 inches thick. Has a foot pad so you can pump it up. The Climate one didn't have that, and it was only like $30, and the Climate one was $50. So I was able to return that, and I had $20 left over, $20 or so, a little bit less, and I was able to buy a one of those camping chairs that has the poles that fold out and stuff. You know, it packs up like that big, but it hasn't gotten here yet. But I'm pumped for that, because I have a tripod chair and it works fine, but it just, you know, it doesn't have a back in it. So if you're sitting there for any amount of time, you know, you start to hunch over and stuff because you can't lean back. So I got myself a camping chair, and I'll have that in the next video probably. I don't know, because the next video, it may be somewhere where we can't set a chair up. I'll just tell you, I'm thinking about camping under a bridge. And it's kind of like one of those catwalks under a bridge, you know? So I couldn't really set a chair up because the legs would go through the holes. It may not be warm enough for that yet, because I can't set a tent up, I can't set a hammock up. It's just going to be a pad on the catwalk. We'll see. I might have to wait on that video until it gets warmer. The sun is setting pretty fast, so I'm going to go ahead and get my pad out and get that inflated and show you guys my new pad. I've already laid on it at home, and it felt great. So I think I'm gonna like this one, hopefully. I don't want to take anything else back. And I got something else too. I'll show you that after I get my pad set up. Sometimes I forget stuff, you know, every once in a while. I've even had people suggest I should change the name of the channel to Forgetting with Champion. But I got something new that's going to help with that. It's something that I forget all the time. So if you've watched a couple of my other videos, you already know what that is. But let me get my pad inflated, and then I'll show you what else I got. Here it is. It's a lot bigger when it's packed down. It's a lot bigger than the Climate one. The Climate one was like this small, which is really cool, but I hated it. So, and it's a lot smaller than the first pad, the Ozark Trail self-inflating pad. That one I got, it was huge. It was like that freaking big. It was the size of this tent when it was rolled up. So this one is kind of in the middle of those two. I feel like it's a perfect size. But yeah, this is it. We're gonna get it inflated. Let you guys check it out. This one has the foot pump in it, so that you can just press. You're supposed to press it with your foot, but it's much easier if you do it like this, as if you're giving someone CPR. I'm not gonna make you watch me do the whole thing, so I'll bring you back when I'm done. I did time myself at home, and it took me about 1.5 minutes to fully inflate it, pumping it with my hands like that. There we go. It's all inflated, 4 inches thick, and it has a little pillow on it, because I'm always forgetting my pillow. So the pad itself is 4 inches, and then the pillow part is 6 inches, which is great because I'm always forgetting my pillow. But not anymore, because where'd it go? I got an inflatable pillow. So never again will I forget a pillow. I'm gonna get this thing aired up and show it to you right now. It's pretty cool. I've already inflated it. It takes like 5 good breaths to inflate it. Look how small it packs up. I'm gonna get this thing inflated and let you check it out. This might be the most excited I've ever been for a camping purchase. Because I forget that stupid pillow almost every single time that I go camping. Look how small this is. It's called Alpcore. It's actually a pretty good size once it's unfolded, and it has this so that can strap around the headrest of your sleeping pad so it won't slip off during the night. And also it has these little like grippy knobs on the back that will also help it or keep it from slipping off during the night. I'm gonna get this thing inflated. Literally took me 3 breaths to inflate that. It feels really soft on top too. Oh man, this is gonna be a good sleep tonight. I can feel it. It's unreasonable how excited I am about this little pillow. I had a discount code for it and I ended up getting it for like $7.88. But I think on Amazon normally they're like, I want to say $12 to $15, something like that. I'm going to slip this over my sleeping pad. There we go. Oh my gosh. This feels freaking great. And I've brought the Mr. Beast sleeping bag for tonight. If you're wondering why I call it that, is because Mr. Beast gave it to me for a video I was in of his. And yes, I like to bring that up every chance I get because my kids hate it when I keep talking about it. So I know they're watching the video right now. So Jagger, Creed, your dad was in a Mr. Beast video and I will never let you forget about it. Oh man, we have some good food to cook tonight. Probably the best meal I've ever made in one of these videos. A true gourmet dish. It's gonna be great. Man, I could go to sleep right now. This pillow company should sponsor me. While this pillow does feel good, I've never actually used it for a night yet, so we got to make sure it's actually durable and can like last for a little while too. Even though it's cheap, I still expect it to last for a little bit at least. So yeah, let me tone down the praise for the pillow just a little bit until I can actually try it out. But first impressions are great. Really liking it so far. Alright, I'm just going to chill out for a little bit, watch some YouTube, and then I will bring you guys back in a little bit. So there's a truck that just pulled in the back, and I think they're making a delivery or something. I think I may try and sneak up there and get a look at him. He'll never even know I'm looking at him. Ow, I just took a briar to the head. I got pretty close. Unfortunately, my camera doesn't have a zoom, so I used to be a truck driver, and never once did it cross my mind when I was delivering somewhere that some weirdo may be in the woods staring at me at that exact moment. Okay, now I feel like a creep. There's some kind of, I think maybe it's potting soil, concrete mix, I don't know. But there's some kind of stacks of stuff in between me and the truck, so he's not gonna see me. I'm literally laying on the ground and all the sticks and briars and stuff, just watching. You know, it gets pretty boring out here, so a truck pulling up is kind of exciting. But the ground is very cold, so I don't know how much longer I can lay here. A part of me wants to like sneak up to whatever those pallets are, just to see if I can get a peek at what's going on over there. But I'm not going to. Okay, I'm going to make my way back to the tent because I am getting very cold laying on this ground. Into my hole. I gotta find the tent. I really can't see it at all. It's starting to get kind of chilly, especially on my feet. I take my boots off before I get into the tent. So I'm gonna get my sleeping bag out, get my feet in there and keep them warm. Oh yeah, this is nice. Well, now what? I'm going to just lay here, I guess, and in a little bit we will cook dinner. It's gonna be so good. I'm actually getting pretty cold. I just checked the weather and it's like 48 degrees, but apparently it's gonna get down to 35 tonight. The last time I checked it, it was supposed to get down to like lower 40s, you know, 43, 44. So now it's gonna be way colder than I thought. I did bring a pair of these like snow pants that I bought when I was living in Minnesota. I don't know if they're snow pants, but they're definitely insulated pants, so I'm gonna put those on. But I didn't bring another coat or anything. I just have this pullover, but I do have a thermal shirt under here as well. So the only thing I'm really worried about is my feet. I got one pair of socks on. They're not real thick socks either, and I only have one of those hot hands left, so I have to save that until it's time to go to bed, and then I'll throw it into the bottom of my sleeping bag, and that should help heat my feet up. Also, if you're still watching the video and you're not subscribed, please think about doing so. It really helps out the channel, and we are so close to 500 subscribers. I think the last time I checked we had like 483. So if you want to help get us up to that 500 mark, that would be really cool. And if you don't want to subscribe and you've watched this far, maybe you could at least like give it a like or something, you know. But yeah, seriously, if you haven't subscribed, please think about it. It really helps out the channel, helps me out. And also, if you are a subscriber, leave me a comment down below. I love it when you guys comment because it makes me feel like I'm not just out here by myself. I like going through the comments and reading. I wish that I could just talk to you guys live while I'm out here. And I can do a live stream, but I just feel like there's not enough subscribers and no one would show up. But when we get built up a little bit, you know, and we get enough people, I'll start doing live streams during the stealth camps, and that'll be really cool. And it won't feel like I'm just all by myself. But yeah, thank you guys, all my subscribers who are already subscribed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I really love all the comments and everything, so thank you guys. It's about 9:30. I heard an announcement over the intercom at Lowe's about 45 minutes ago about them closing at 9, so I gave everyone plenty of time to leave. Most of the employees should be gone too, I assume, so I'm going to get my dinner started because I am starving. And I need to have my light on for this, so that's why I waited so long, hoping that most of the people would be gone and there wouldn't be many people turning into the parking lot. We're making barbecue nachos tonight, and I'm super excited for it because I'm hungry. So let me get my stuff out and get this started. This is the same kind of barbecue that I used in my winter camping video where it snowed. I really liked it, so I'm using it again tonight. Whoa, 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 whoa. My stove is kind of acting a little sporadic. It smells so good. Okay, our barbecue meat is cooked up and ready to go. Just lay a bunch of those in there. And then I have this cheese. I actually found these in my cabinet while I was cleaning the cabinets out. And it says they're still good, so I'm gonna eat it. Normally I would heat this cheese up, but I'm just gonna dump it on here. And I actually have another one of these just in case I need it. To finish it off, Kraft's original barbecue sauce. Just put some of that on there. Barbecue nachos. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so freaking good. I think I am gonna go ahead and put the other cup of cheese on there. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my delicious nachos. Ooh, it's getting cold out here. And clean my mess up here. And then I'll talk to you guys a little bit after that. I'm all done eating. I feel so much better now. I have some Reese cups that I'm gonna eat. And I'm just gonna lay here, watch my phone for a while, and I'll probably go to bed. But I will check back in with you guys before I go to sleep. Sorry, I'm getting tired and it's getting pretty cold. So I have one hot hand remaining. I'm gonna throw that into the foot of my sleeping bag, try and keep my feet warm. I'm going to try and go to sleep. If anything happens, hopefully it doesn't, but if anything happens, I will grab the camera as fast as I can and record it for you. But if not, I will see every one of you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It rained last night and some water got in here. I'm not sure where it leaked in from. Oh my gosh, my bag fell over and scared me. This mat worked out pretty well. The pillow was great. So I'm happy with that. I need to start getting up though and packing everything up. I slept a little later than than I wanted to. There's probably going to be a lot of people at this Lowe's, but I'm going to get up and start getting everything packed up so I can get out of here. Whoops. We got our spot all cleaned up. Now it's just time to make our escape. I'm gonna get my bag on, and then we are gonna sneak out of here super stealth like and get to the truck. Get my trash. Oh, this is our spot, all cleaned up. Remember, leave no trace. Okay, let's get out of here. And I'm gonna go out from the front. I'm not going the way I came in. That was rough. Look at these trees. All these trees, they have like thorns. Do you guys know what kind of tree that is? They're all like that around here though. They all have spikes on them. If you know what kind of tree that is, let me know down in the comments. Everything just wants to stab you around here. The trash back here is just absolutely insane. I'm stuck. Getting close. I see the top of the truck. That's always such a relief when the truck is still there after one of these. Okay, here I go. We got lucky. No one's coming. Oop, I said that. Now Lowe's truck is pulling out right here. Okay. He doesn't suspect a thing. Whew. Well, we got away with it again. Another successful stealth camp. If you've watched all the way to the end, please subscribe. You had to have seen something you liked if you watched this far. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you next week.